want to address one of the most commonly asked questions that I get from people that are interested in looking at Solavei, or they've heard about it for the first time, and one of their first impressions is, what makes Solavei so different than some of the other people, some of the other wireless carriers? Well, several reasons, but my name's Dean Etheridge, and I was in the telecom and wireless industry. I've been in that industry for almost 20 years, and I remember the days when the phones were huge, and things have changed over the years, but technology-wise, what makes Solavei so much different than some of the companies like ACN, Lightyear Wireless, Sprint, Verizon, Boost Mobile is the difference between GSM and CDMA. You don't have to know a lot about the technology, but what you do need to understand is that GSM stands for Global Systems Mobile, and CDMA is great. There's nothing wrong. Both systems are good. But the biggest advantage, there's two big advantages. Number one is this little SIM card that you can put in any phone. And there's 140 million people just in the United States that use SIM card based technology on two different carriers. AT&T and T-Mobile are some of the largest carriers in the United States. They represent two of the big four. And if there's 140 million people that use handsets that take SIM cards, that means there's a lot of people that can migrate to Solavei very easily. Now keep in mind, if you're with Verizon or Sprint, you have to most times change phones, and it's a lot more difficult to unlock a phone with those carriers than it is to unlock a phone with AT&T or T-Mobile. So SIM card technology is really easy when you're going on eBay, when you're going on Craigslist, and it's a T-Mobile or AT&T phone. You don't have to worry about that phone getting unlocked and being able to use it. But if you do buy a phone on eBay, you do have to worry whether or not somebody has paid their bill on a Sprint phone or Verizon phone, because if they haven't, you're really out of luck. So I mentioned a minute ago that GSM stands for Global Systems Mobile. And you may not understand that the big picture is that 73% of the world uses GSM technology. Now I want you to take a minute to listen to what Ryan Werich has to say about the vision of Solavei and what that can mean to us 2-3 years down the road as the company starts to expand. Let's take a look real quick.
Well, 12 months after launch, we're going to create a global network. And here's what I mean by that. If we have 5 million Solavei members here in the US, each one of us is 1 or 2 people removed from someone somewhere else in the world. If you can just think about the deal we've just done with T-Mobile, we can do the same type of deal with mobile operators such as Telcel down in Mexico, or Rogers, or Bell, or Telus up in Canada, or Telefonica over in Spain, or Axiata over in Asia. Let's say we do those same deals in Canada and Mexico, and 1 year from now, a little message pops up in the middle of your phone that says, Solavei Canada, Solavei Mexico, now available to Solavei members. Well, everyone in Canada and Mexico has probably already been watching Facebook and Twitter and been seeing all the activity surrounding Solavei. They've actually been waiting for Solavei to come into that market. You're now able to bring people into Solavei, both in Canada and Mexico and other places around the world that Solavei begins moving into.
So as you can see, there's several reasons why when I saw this, I was literally blown away, because I know how easy, if I have an AT&T or T-Mobile phone, most cases, I can take this SIM card out, pop it in the back of the phone, all my contacts are on the SIM, everything transfers and I'm back up and running. If my phone breaks and I need another one, and my daughter owns a phone and I'm really dying to have it for work, again, I can take her SIM card out, put mine in, and at least I've got an operational phone. They're easier to come by. You can buy them on Craigslist. They're readily available, and you don't have to worry about whether or not a bill has been paid. So I hope you enjoyed that video. What I encourage you to do is get back with the person that told you about Solavei and find out more information. You really want to do your homework on this one. It's launching September 21st, 2012. It's going to be an exciting time for those of you that see the vision. I do. I've been in the industry a long, long time. I understand and I recognize what they have done, and a lot of people don't. So get back to them or contact us at thetrioamigos.com. Take care, everybody.